Welcome, grade 6. Today, inshallah, we'll make revision about what we learned in the first term. The first unit about ratio. What is the meaning of the ratio? If you have two books, green book and red book, and I want to compare between the price of red book and the price of the green book. 50 pounds, 100 pounds. So 50 half 100. So I can say the price of the red book half the price of the green book because 50 half 100. If you divide 50 over 100, give me half. So, or if you start with green to red, I can say 100 twice 50. So the green book, the price of the green book twice the price of red book. And this is the meaning of the ratio, is a way of comparing between two quantities by division. The ratio between two numbers, we have first number and second number. So if you want to make ratio between two numbers, just divide first number over second number. First number is called antecedent or first term. Second number is called consequent or second term. Properties of the ratio take the same properties of the fraction as simplifying, reduction, and comparison. This means I can simplify ratio like fraction. In the simplest form, the total ratio, term of the ratio should be whole number. This means I can't put the two fraction in simplest form, the two term of the ratio as a fraction. No, you must convert it to whole number first to put it in the simplest form. Ratio between two quantities using ratio, or to compare between two quantities using ratio, they must have the same unit like this. Price between the red book and the green book, it is bound with bound. I can now make comparing. I can't say pound and piastres. And I said 50 pound, 100 piastres. And I can't say the price of red book half the price of the green book. No. Why? Because this is pound and piastres. And ratio between two quantities has no unit. It is mean after simplifying the ratio, like the two books now, I can say 1 to 2. I can't say 1 to 2 pounds or 1 to 2 piastres. No, the ratio has no unit after simplifying. Simplify to simplest form. 21 to 9. I will simplify it normally. I will divide it by 3 because it both number divisible by 3 equals 7 to 3. If you have to term of the ratio as a fraction, I will make cross multiplication to simplify it. 1 start with 1 in the left of the top number times 4 equal 4. 2 times 3 equals 6. Then simplify it normally, give me 2 to 3. 1.2 to 3.6. I will multiply by 10. Why? To convert from decimal number to whole number. Why I multiplied by 10? We can multiply by 10 or 100 or 1,000 or 2,000. According to what? According to how many digits after decimal point. If you have only one digit, I multiply by 10 because 10 has 1 0. If you have two digits, multiply by 100 and so on. Equal 12, 36. Then simplify it normally. We can divide by 2 or 3, or we can divide by 12, equal 1 to 3. 2.3 to 5.75. Now I will multiply by 100. Why? Because we have here two digits after decimal point, one digit after decimal point. So I will choose the biggest number of the digit. We have here two digits and 100 has two digits. Multiply by 100 and give me 575 and here 230. Simplify, divide by 5 because unit digit 5 and 0 equal 46 and here 115. Simplify again, divide by 23 equal to 5. If you have mixed number and decimal, we can convert both term of the ratio to be decimal number or both to be fraction, then make simplify. 1 times 5, 5 plus 3 equal 8 over 5 to 2.2. Then 8 over 5 to 22 over 10. Cross multiplication, so 80 to 110. Then simplify, divide by 10 equal 8 to 11. We have a fixed ratio. This remark very important in equilateral triangle. The ratio between side lengths of equilateral triangle to the perimeter 1 to 3. Why? Because if you change the length of the side of equilateral triangle to any number and simplify it, make ratio between side length and its perimeter, at the end after simplifying give me 1 to 3. So this is a ratio between side length to the perimeter in any equilateral triangle. And remember it, we have 3 sides in the equilateral triangles, 1 to 3, because the perimeter is the sum of 3 sides. If I want to opposite the ratio between perimeter to side lengths, 3 to 1. And also for square or rhombus, square like rhombus, the ratio between side lengths to the perimeter of a square, 1 to 4, and also of the rhombus, 1 to 4. We have 4 equal sides in the square. So if I want to make ratio between one side length 1 to 4 sides, because the perimeter sum of 4 sides. Between perimeter to side length, 4 to 1. Between side length to another side length in the same square or in the same rhombus, 1 to 1, because they are equal. How about circle? In the circle, ratio between radius to circumference. Radius or circumference, C. Radius R and circumference 2 by R. Write the rule. Cancel R with R, give me 1 to 2 pi. So the ratio between radius and circumference, 1 to 2 pi. If the opposite the ratio, it will be 2 pi to 1. Start with circumference and radius. How about diameter and circumference? Diameter and circumference, diameter D, circumference pi times diameter. Cancel diameter with diameter, so 1, 2 pi. So between diameter to circumference, 1, 2 pi. Between circumference to diameter, I opposite the ratio by 2 1. Area of the square, side length time itself. Area of rectangle, length time width. Area of triangle, half time base time height. This rule is very important and we will use it many times. Perimeter of the square, side length time 4. Perimeter of rectangle, length plus width time 2. Perimeter of equilateral triangle, side length time 3. Circumference of the circle 2 by R. And we learned also the length unit, area unit, time unit. You must convert. You must study it very well. And if you want to convert from big unit to small unit, I will multiply. From small unit to big unit, divide. And here also area unit of cultivated land. It means this is the unit used to measure the area of the green land in any farm. From Faddan to Kirat time 24, from Kirat to Sah time 24. And here from bound to piastres, then from piastres to bound, from big to small, multiply from small to big. And weight unit and capacity unit, ton to kilogram to gram, multiply by 1,000, and the opposite divide by 1,000, and also capacity unit, all of them multiply by 1,000. Cubic meter, liter or cubic decimeter, milliliter is the same of cubic centimeter, then cubic millimeter. Now simplify to simplest form. I want to simplify 2.5 hours to 75 minutes. I want to make ratio, simplify this ratio. I can't make ratio because we have different units. So I will convert 2.5 hours to be minutes multiplied by 60 equal 150 minutes. Then I will rewrite the ratio 150 to 75. Simplify it normally, divide by 5 equal 30 to 15. Then divide by 5 again, or we can divide by 15 equal to 1. From Kirat and Faddan, I will convert from Faddan to Kirat, multiply by 24 equal 30 Kirat. Then I will rewrite the ratio. I will put here 12 to 30. Then simplify, divide by 6 equal 2, divide by 6 equal 5. From meter to centimeter, I will convert 2.25 meter times 100 equal to 125 centimeter. Then I will rewrite the ratio to 125 centimeter to 125 centimeter. Simplify, divide by 5 equal 45, divide by 5, 25. Then simplify, divide by 5 equal 9 to 5. Here from bound to piastre, multiply by 100 equal 525 piastres. Then I will rewrite the ratio 525 to 125. Then simplify because the unit digit is 5. Here equal 105 and here 25. Simplify again. Divide by 5 equal 21 to 5. So if you have two numbers with different units, convert from one unit to the other to be the same units. If the ratio between saved and what his sister Jihan saved, 9 to 11. If the saved 189 pound, find what Jihan saved. So I will write save to Jihan. And I will rewrite the ratio 9 to 11. saved 189. What Jihan saved? Make cross multiplication to find what Jihan saved. So Jihan saved 11 times 189 divided by 9. And the result equal 231 pounds. The number of the pupil in sixth grade in a school is 260. The ratio between the number of boys and the number of girls is 6 to 7. Find the number of boys and the number of girls. So I write boys to girls, boys to girls to sum. Why sum? Because he gave me the total number of students in this grade. He didn't say me the number of boys or the number of girls. I will write the ratio 6 to 7. 6 plus 7 equal 13. And under 13, I will rewrite the real sum, 260, then cross multiplication to find the number of boys and number of girls. So boys equal 6 times 260 divided by 13 equal 120. 120 boys. Number of girls, the same concept, 7 times 260 divided by 13. I will rewrite the same fraction, change only the ratio. Here the ratio of boys is 6, so put 6 here. The ratio of girls is 7, so I'll put 7 here. Then here equal 140 girls. If I want to check from my result, just add 120 plus 140, give me 260. The ratio between the length and width of the rectangle. So I'll write length to width to length to width. He said perimeter, so I'll write perimeter, length to width to perimeter. What is the ratio? The real perimeter is 56. I want to find out the length and width and calculate the area. So I will write the ratio 9 to 5. What is the perimeter? Perimeter, only length plus width? No, length plus width times 2. So I'll write 9 plus 5 times 2 equal 28 centimeter. 28 meter. Then I will rewrite here the perimeter 28 and under perimeter I will put the real perimeter 56. Then make cross multiplication to find the length and width. So length equal 9 times 56 divided by 28 equal 18 meter. Width, the same concept, 5 times 56. To multiply two numbers together, divide by the number opposite question mark. And the result equal 10 meter. What is the area? Area equal length times width because it is rectangle. So 18 times 10 equal 180 meter square. If you saw the word difference in the word problem, or increase or decrease, longer than, exceeds, shorter than, more than, less than, smaller than, bigger than, all of these words, the same meaning of difference. This means I will make minus, like this example, A to B, 5 to 3. Then A minus B, 8. Then B equal what? I will write A to B to difference. A to B to difference, or A minus B. A, 5, B, 3. 5 minus 3, 2. So I will subtract the ratio in the first row. In the second, I will put the real difference is 8. Then make cross multiplication to find A and B. So A equal 5 times 8 divided by 2 equal here 20. B equal 3 times 8 divided by 2. Then equal 12. He want what? He want B. So I'll write 12. But if he said for me the ratio between the age of two pupils, 3 to 4, and the difference between their ages is 3 years, then the age of older is what? So I will write here first pupil to second to what? To difference, because he said difference. So if he said difference or exceeds or more than, less than, the same meaning of difference. It is mean I will make minus the ratio 3 to 4, and here the difference is subtract 3 minus 4 equal 1. And under 1, I will put the real difference 3 years, then cross multiplication. If he said this 3 years for the first, I'll put it under the first. But he said difference, so I'll write difference and put it under difference. 3 times 3 divide 1 equal 9 years. Older, I want the older. The older, it is mean with the ratio, the biggest ratio is 4. 4 times 3 divide 1 equal 12 years. So the older is 12 years. Or without calculate the first, I will choose from the biggest ratio. So where is the second pupil with the biggest ratio? So this is, he is the older pupil. Simplify to simplest form. If you have 3 numbers, what I should do? I will simplify normally like 2 numbers. Divide by 2 equals 6, to 9, to 18. Then divide again by 3 equal 2, to 3, to 6. Here فدان كيرات صح. I will try to change the 3 number to be with the same unit. This means we cannot change the 3 number to be فدان, or the 3 number to be كيرات, or the 3 number to be صح. I will change here to كيرات. So 1 and a quarter times 24 to convert from فدان to كيرات equal 30 كيرات. And also I will change to 188 from sah to kirat, divide by 24, because I changed it now from a small unit to big unit. I will divide. Give me 12 kirats. Then I will rewrite the ratio. So the ratio equal 30 to 18 to 12. Simplify, divide by 6 equal 5 to 3 to 2. If you have 3 fraction, what I should do? I can't make cross multiplication because we haven't only 2, I have 3. So I'll multiply by LCM of denominator. Or you can multiply 3 times 4 times 2. 3 times 4, 12 times 2 equal 24. So I'll multiply by 24, or I can multiply by 12 because divisible by 2 and 4 and 3. If we multiply by 24, so 3 over 2 times 24 equal 16. Here equal 18 and here equal 12. Then simplify it normally. Divide by 2 equal 8. Divide by 2 equal 9. Divide by 2 equal 6. A to B, 3 to 4, B to C, 8 to 5, then A to B to C. So I'll write A to B to C, then A to B, 3 to 4, B to C, 8 to 5. I want A to B to C. So I will write. Here we have 2 different values under B. This is called the combining ratio because you have 2 values of the same person. I compared now between A to B, then between B to C. I want A to B to C in the same time. So I will move this number to the empty place in the first ratio, and this number to the empty place in second ratio. Here 8 and here 4. Then multiply it normally, vertically. 3 times 8 equal 24. 4 times 8 equal 32. 5 times 4 equal 20. Then simplify it normally. We can divide by 4. 24 divided by 4 equals 6. 32 divided by 4 equals 8. 50 divided by 20 divided by 4 equals 5. So 6 to 8 to 5. The ratio among the measurements of the angle of the triangle. So I have first angle to second to third. And I will write sum. He didn't say sum, I know. But I know the sum of 3 angles in any triangle must be equal 180. So the first step, I will add the value. So here equal 18, and under 18, I will put I will add the ratio. Then under ratio, I'll put the real sum between 3 angles, 180. Then I will make cross multiplication to find first angle, second to third. So first angle 5 times 180 divide by 18 equal 50 degree. Second, the same concept, 6 times 180 divide by 18 equal 60 degree. And third, 7 times 180 divide by 18 equal 70 degree. If you add 60 plus 50 plus 70, give me 180, and this is the real sum between two angles in a triangle. Three angles in a triangle. Now, the rates. What is the rate? Rate like ratio, application of the ratio, but it is comparing between two quantities with different measurement unit. Why? Because if I want the speed of the car, I will divide 210 kilometers. This is the distance which car covered over 3 hours. This means in 3 hours, this car covered 210 kilometers. What is the rate of this car? Or what is the speed? 210 divided by 3 give me 70. So 70 kilometers per hour. It is mean this car covered 70 kilometers in every 1 hour. And this is the definition of the rate. So the rate is a ratio of two quantities with different measurement units, like kilometer in the hour, liter and the kilometer, between days and the hour, between number of hours, yes, in week or between week, and how many cup of water, for example, you drink in 1 day or in hour, like this. So I will make here rate. So the rate equal 20 liter over 250 kilometer. Divide the first quantity over the second quantity, and the unit, the first quantity per each unit of the second quantity, equal 0.08 liter per kilometer. This means every 1 kilometer, this car consumes 0.08 liter. In the second unit, we learned proportion. What is the meaning of proportion? Half equal 4/8. Yes, this ratio, half. We said we can write ratio as a fractional form or as this form. So half is a ratio, 4/8 also ratio. So this ratio equal this ratio. If you multiply here by 4, give me 4/8. So if you have two ratios equal each other or more than two ratios, this is called proportion. To form now proportion. I form it now proportion. So what is the proportion? Is equality of two or more ratio. Properties of the proportion. If we multiply or divide two terms of the ratio by the same number, like here, when I multiplied the first ratio by the same number 4, give me ratio. And this ratio equals the first ratio, because if you simplify 4/8, return back to 1/2. And they together form a proportion. 1/2 equal 4/8, they form proportion. Product of mean equal product of extreme. It is mean if you make cross multiplication, this is called mean and this is called extreme. What is the meaning of mean and extreme? Like this, if I make here, this is extreme. 1/2 equal 4/8. 1 and 8 equal extreme. 2 and 4 equal mean, because 2 and 4 in the middle. So I can say product of mean equal product of extreme. 1 times 8 equal 8. And 2 times 4 equal 8. So they are equal. So product of mean equal product of extreme. Now, if he said for me, find the value of the x, I will use product of mean equal product of extreme. I will make cross multiplication like this. So I will write 15 times 8 equal 5 times x. I want x, so I'll divide by the number multiplying by x. So I can say 15 connected with 8, multiply it together, divide by the number opposite to x, divide by 5. So the result equal 24. Here is the same concept. I will make cross multiplication. So I will write 5 times 3 divide by the number opposite to x. But this is not x, this is x minus 3. So x minus 3 equal 5. Kick out 3 to other side, like we learned it in the equation. So 5 plus 3 equal 8. So x equal 8. Here, 24 over x equals 0.8. It is mean 24 over x equal 8/10. Then make cross multiplication. So 24 times 10 divide by the number opposite to x. So divide by 8. Here equal 30. X equal 30. Here is the same concept, cross multiplication. So I can write 3 times 32. Divide by the number opposite to x. Divide by 4. But this is x. No, this is 2x. So 2x equal 24. Then divide by 2, divide by 2. So x equal 12, like equation. I want the value of x alone. 1, x minus 1, 4 and 8 are proportion. Then x, we said in the properties of the proportion, a over b equals c over d. So a, b, c, d. Product of mean equal product of stream. Then I will rewrite the ratio. 3 over x minus 1 equal 4 over 8. Then make cross multiplication. So 8 times 3 divide by 4. This is x? No, this is x minus 1. So the result x minus 1 equal 6. Kick out 1. So x equal 6 plus 1 equal 7. We have here worked problem. Ali bought 5 kilograms of orange. He paid 15 pounds. How much money does he pay for buy 8 kilograms? So I have now kilogram and the price of it in pound, LE. If when he bought 5 kilograms of orange, he paid 15 pounds. How much money? So question mark under money to buy 8 kilograms. Then make cross multiplication to find how many kilograms. So I will write 15 times 8 divided by 5 equal 24. So he will pay 24. A car consumes 20 liters of petrol to cover 210 kilometers. So I have ratio between liter and distance in kilometer. 20 liters to cover 210 kilometers. How many liters? So question mark and the liter to cover 630. The same concept. Here we have ratio. Then I will make cross multiplication to find how many liters. So equal 20 times 630 divided by 210. Then find the liter equal 60 liters. Also, we learned drawing scale. What is the meaning of the drawing scale? The rule of the drawing scale, length in drawing to length in reality. Why? Because we'll use drawing scale in the map. You know the map, if I want to draw the distance between two cities, it's so long or so large, I can't draw this distance in real length. So I will use drawing scale to make the map between two cities like this. So this is the benefit of the drawing scale. Or if you have a small insect and I want to study it, I want to draw the organ and system inside it, I can't see it. So scientists draw it by also using a drawing scale to make enlargement for it, to can see it and study it. The drawing scale, length in drawing to length in reality. Length in drawing is mean the length in the paper, length or in the map. Length in reality it is mean in real. What is the real distance between two sets, for example? If the drawing scale more than 1, this is the mean of the enlargement or magnification. If the drawing scale less than 1, it is mean reduction or minimization. Let's take exercise about drawing scale. If the height of the Cairo Tower 180 meters and it is length in one of the picture 6 centimeters, calculate the drawing scale of that picture. So I will make what? Length in drawing to length in reality. So I will write here length in drawing to length in reality. Length in drawing 6 centimeters, length in reality 180 meters. Of course, I can't put centimeter with meter. So first convert from meter to centimeter, multiply by 100 equal 18,000 centimeters. So I will write 18,000 here. Then simplify it normally. Divide by 6 equal 1. Divide by 6 equal 3,000. So the drawing scale now is 1 to 3,000. This ratio is represent magnification or reduction. Of course, represent reduction. Because 1 over 3,000 give me number less than 1. Because the length in drawing less than length in reality, 1 less than 3,000. So this is reduction or minimization. Ahmed drew a picture of his brother Osama with drawing scale 1 to 40. If the real height of the Osama 160, what is the height in the picture? So I'll write length in drawing to length in reality. The same concept in all questions. He gave me drawing scale from the beginning. Drawing scale, length in drawing to length in reality. So I will write 1 to 40. He said 160. This is the real distance or real height of Osama. What is the height in the picture? Question mark, then make cross multiplication to find the length in drawing. So length in drawing, 1 times 160 divided by 40 equal 4 centimeter. Proportional division. What is the meaning of proportional division? If I want to divide anything like money, land, weights, according to a given ratio. This doesn't mean equally, no, according to given ratio. Example, boys, the boy take twice the girl. A sum of money, for example, 360 pounds, was distributed between Hani Ahmed in the ratio 7 to 5. So I'll write Hani to Ahmed, I will write 7 to 5. Then I will write sum. Why? Because I want to distribute total amount of money among them. 5 plus 7, 12, and we said always we'll add or subtract the ratio at the beginning, then I'll put the real sum, 360. Then question mark, then make cross multiplication to find the share of Hani and share of Ahmed. So 7 times 360 divided by 12, here equal 210 pounds. And Ahmed, the same concept, 5 times 360, the same fraction, change only the ratio, equal 150 pounds. If I want to check for my result, just add 210 plus 150, give me 360 pounds. Hani, Khalid, and Fadi shared commercial business. Hani paid 30,000, Khalid paid 40,000, Fadi paid 50,000. At the end of the year, the loss was 6,000. Find the loss of each of them. The same concept, I will write Hani to Khalid to Fadi. Then I will rewrite the amount of the money, 30,000, here 40,000, then 50,000. Under it, I will write sum. We can use two ways. Maybe we can add the three values together, then put the profit under it, or simplify it first. If I simplify it, divide by 10,000, give me 3 to 4 to 5. Then add the ratio. 3 plus 4 plus 5 equal 12. Then under 12, I will put 6,000, then make cross multiplication to find the share of Hani and Khalid and Fadi. So Hani, 3 times 6,000 divided by 12 equal 6,000. Now, Khalid, I will write. So 3 times 6,000 divided by 12 equal 1,500. This is the share of Hani from this loss. And here 4 times 6,000 divided by 12. So then the last one, Fadi, equal 5 times 6,000 divided by 12. Here equal 2,500, and here equal 2,000. If I add now 2,000 plus 2,500 plus 1,500, give me 6,000. A sum of money is distributed among three persons. The share of the first, 2/3, the share of the second. The share of the third, 4/5, the share of the second. Then share of the first, 240. What is the share of the second? So I will write first to second to third. This is like combining ratio because you repeated now the second. First to second, 2 to 3. Then what is the second ratio? between third and second. So third 4 and second 5. Then where is the repeated value? Under what? Under second. So I will move it to the empty place in the first ratio and to empty place of second ratio. Here 3 and here 5. Then multiply vertically. So here equal 2 times 5 equal 10, 3 times 5 equal 15, 3 times 4 equal 12. So the ratio 10 to 15 to 12. He said the share of the first was 240. So I write 240 under first. You want the second. Just make cross multiplication between second and first. So second equal 15 times 240 divided by 10. Then the result equal 360. LE. ABC is a triangle, measure of angle A, 2/3 measure of angle B. So I write measure of angle A, 2 measure of angle B, 2 measure of angle C. The ratio between A to B, 2 to 3. Between C to A, 2, it is mean 2 over 1. So C under C2 and under A1. Then where is the repeated value? Under A. So I will move the number to the empty place from the repeated value. Don't move 3, I'll move 2 here and move 1 here. Then I will make here multiply vertically. 2 times 1 equals 2, 3 times 1 equals 3, 2 times 2 equals 4. I want what? The measure of each angle, so I write sum. What is the sum? The sum, I will add the ratio together, the 3 ratios equal 9. And under 9, I will put 180 degrees. Why? Because this is 3 angles in a triangle, and the sum of 3 angles in a triangle equal 180. So the first angle, 2 times 180 divided by 9 equal 40 degrees. Second, the same concept, 3 times 180 divided by 9 equal 60 degrees. And the third, 4 times 180 divided by 9 equal 80 degrees. And this is the ratio or the measure of each angle in this triangle. If you want to check 40 plus 60 plus 80, give me 180. How about percentage? I think all of you saw this sign before. If you have offer, discount, interest of the bank, like this percentage of anything, like percentage of the sugar in the juice, like this. So the percentage, like the ratio, exactly. But it is second term is 100. For example, if I said for you 27%, it is mean 27 over 100. Then put it in the simplest form. 27 over 100, and this is the simplest form. So, for example, if you have here 100 small squares, I colored now half of it. So the percentage is 50% of the colored part. Convert 2 over 5 to percent. How about if you have normal fraction and I want to convert it to percent? I will multiply 2 over 5 times 100. 2 over 5 times 100 equal 40%. Or you can say 2 over 5. What is the number? If you multiply by 5, give me 100, because I said the percentage is ratio, second term is 100. So I multiply by what? Multiply by 20. Here, multiply by 20. 100, here 40. 40 over 100 equal 40%. How to convert from decimal to percent? 0.37 times 100. I said if you have fraction or decimal, you want to convert it to percent, multiply by 100. Here equal 37%. Convert 1.2, 1.5% to decimal. Any number beside it, the sign of percent, it is mean divide this number by 100. It is mean we'll divide 1.5 divided by 100 equal 0.015. This is how to convert from percent to decimal. So any number beside it percent, divide it by 100. If you have number and you want to convert it to percent, multiply by 100. If you have 100% minus 43% plus 35%, I will subtract 100 normally minus 43 plus 35. And the result equal 22%. Here I have percent and normal number. I can't subtract normal number from percent. So convert first from percent to normal number. So 1 minus 39%. It is mean 35 over 100, 0.39 plus 0.21. Then find the result. So 1 minus 0.39 plus 0.21, and the result equal 0.4. Here, 15% plus 10% plus 3 over 4 equal how many percent? Convert first. 15% plus 10% plus 3 over 4 equal 75%. How? Multiply by both of numerator and denominator by 25, or multiply the fraction by 100 equals 75%. Now add 75% plus 10 plus 15 to find the result. The result equal 100%. 23% of 300, it's mean times. So 23 over 100, because it's percent, time 300. And the result equal 69. 15% of what equals 75? I'll make opposite operation. So 75 divide 15%. Then we will divide 75 divide 15% equal 500. Of course, 15% is mean 15 over 100. Here, x over 9 equal 15%. It is mean 15 over 100. Cross multiplication, so x equal 15 times 9 divided by 100. 15 times 9 divided by 100 equal 1.35. If the percentage of the girl in the class is 67%, I want the percentage of the boys. So I will subtract, because the total number of them is 100%. So I'll write 100% minus 67%, give me 33%. In mathematics exam, Yusuf got 18 marks of 20. So 18 of 20, it is mean 18 over 20. Find the percentage, multiply by 100%. Keep the percent in the result, then multiply, equal 90%. Or you can say multiply both of numerator and denominator by 5 to change 20 to be 100. A man bought a flat for 100,000. After 3 years, he sold it for 1,030,000. Find the percentage of this profit. This is application on percentage. So I will write here cost price or buying price, profit. This is in all question, selling price, about the profit. Always the percentage of cost price 100%. The percentage of the profit, I don't know. He won the percentage of the profit. I don't know the percentage of selling. But he said he bought. So this is buying price, the same meaning of cost price, 100,000, and selling price 130,000. The difference between them, he give me the profit. So the profit equal 130,000 minus 100,000, give me 30,000. So I will write here the difference. This is the amount of the profit. What is the percentage of the profit? Cross multiplication. So the percentage of the profit equal percentage equal 100 times 30,000 divided by 100,000. Then the result equal 30%. This is a percentage of the profit. A merchant bought a good for 2,000. He sold it for 1,800. Find the percentage of the loss. So sometimes we have profit, sometimes we have loss. Same concept, cost price to loss to selling price. Cost price always 100%. I want the percentage here, and I don't know the percentage here. But he said he bought, it is mean this is buying price or cost price, and this is selling price. Difference between them, you give me the amount of loss. So 2,000 minus 1,800 give me 200. So I write here 200. Make cross multiplication to find the percentage. So percentage equal 200 times 100 over 2000. The result equal 10%. A shopkeeper bought some goods for 4,500. He spent 500 to transport them. Then he sold these goods for 6,250. Find the percentage of the profit. The same concept. I will write cost price to profit to selling price. But in this case, here 100%. The percentage of the profit, I don't know. The percentage of selling price, I don't know. But the cost price in this case, not only the same of amount of buying price. Why? Because he spent 500 pounds. So I will add 500 pound over 1,500, give me 5,000 LE. Now the cost price is 5,000, not 4,500. And selling price 6,250. What is the amount of the profit? So the amount of the profit 6,250 minus 5,000 equal 1,250. So I will write the amount of the profit here, then make cross multiplication to find the percentage of the profit. So percentage equal 100 times 1,250 divided by 5,000. Then I will multiply it equal 25%. Nahid bought an automatic washing machine for 3,600. The discount was 10%. Calculate the original price of washing machine before discount. So if you have before discount, I will write before discount, to discount, to after discount. Then before discount, like cost price, always 100%. The percentage of discount, 10%. So the percentage after discount, 90%. Why? Because this is discount, so the price decrease, so I'll make minus. If you have profit, I will make addition of the percentage. If you have loss, I'll make subtract. Here, 3,600. He want the original price before discount, so here's 3,600. Then I will make cross multiplication to find the value before discount. So the result 100 times 3,600 over 90. Then I will find the result. Give me 4,000. So before discount was 4,000 pounds or LE. And in the unit 3, we have geometry and measurement, relation between geometrical shapes. We said we have quadrilateral shapes. Any polygon formed from four sides is called a quadrilateral. We have family, parallelogram, and the three sons, rectangle, rhombus, square, and trapezium. We will study the properties of each one. Parallelogram is quadrilateral, in which two opposite sides are parallel. This means AB parallel to DC, BC parallel to AD. Properties of parallelogram, each two opposite sides are equal in length. It is mean AB equal DC, BC equal AD. Each two opposite angles are equal in measure. Measure of angle B equal measure of angle D. Measure of angle A equal measure of angle C, because they are opposite angles. This angle opposite to this angle, and this angle B opposite to angle D. So each two opposite angles are equal in measure. The sum of two consecutive angles 180. What is meaning of consecutive angle? It is mean the angle B with angle A, they are consecutive because they are lying in the same line. Or angle B with angle C, they are consecutive or adjacent angle. And here, the diagonals bisect each other. It means the intersection point between two diagonals, divide it into equal parts. It means EB equal ED and the EC equal EA. Now we have trapezium or trapezoid. What is the properties of trapezoid? We have only one property. Only. You must find the word only. Only. Two opposite sides are parallel. It means this side parallel to this side only. This is in the trapezoid or trapezium. And now, how about rectangle? Special case of parallelogram is rectangle. Rectangle takes the same properties of parallelogram, but we have only two different. The first property, the four angles are equal and the measure of each one is 90 degrees. The diagonals of the rectangle are equal in length. It is mean AC equal DB, and each two opposite sides are equal in the length, each opposite side are parallel, takes the same properties of parallelogram, except the four angles are equal in measure, and the measure of each angle is 90. It is means this angle is 90, angle A and angle D and angle B, C, 90. They are equal, and the measure of each angle is 90, and two diagonals are equal. The diagonals, it is means these two intersection lines. They are equal in length. In parallelogram, no, they are not equal. Just bisect each other only. How about the rectangle? Of course, we learned before how to find the area and perimeter of the rectangle, length plus width times 2 and length times width. The second special case of parallelogram is rhombus. Takes the same properties of parallelogram, except the four sides are equal in length. It is mean not like parallelogram, each two opposite sides are equal. The four sides are equal, diagonal are perpendicular. It means make 90 degrees. In the square, also takes the same properties of parallelogram, except the four sides are equal in length, diagonal are equal and perpendicular. The four angles of the O is equal in measure. It means the measure of each angle is 90 degrees and the four angles are equal. Now choose the correct answer. If I said for you the diagonal are perpendicular and equal in length, of course we'll choose square. Square by the diagonals are perpendicular and equal in length. The diagonal of rectangle are what? Equal in length only. I can't say perpendicular, so they are equal in length. This is in the rectangle. The two diagonals are equal in length and not perpendicular. Equal and not perpendicular in rectangle. So only equal in rectangle. Only perpendicular in rhombus. Equal and perpendicular in a square. If he asked me to find the measure of the angle, for example, I want measure of angle B. Ask yourself, angle B consecutive with angle A or opposite? Of course, consecutive, because they are lying in the same line, AB. So I will write 100, the sum of two consecutive angles, 180. 180 minus 60 equal 120 degrees. So the measure of angle B, 120. The opposite figure, I want measure of angle A. Angle A opposite to angle C. So they are equal in measure, equal 60 degrees. I want ADB. ADB. This angle, angle D and the angle C, consecutive angle. Their sum 180. So I'll write 180 minus 60 plus 80 equal 40 degrees. ABD. ABD. You want this angle. We said here 60 and here 40. This is triangle. The sum of three angles in triangle 180. So I'll write 180 minus 60 plus 40 equal 80 degrees. The last one, DBC. DBC. You want this angle. DBC. Also this triangle. Right, this triangle, the sum of three angles in each triangle 180. So 180 minus 60 plus 80 equal 40 degrees. So this angle is 40 and this angle is 80. Visual pattern and volume. How to complete in the same pattern, two square triangle, two square triangle. So I will complete with the same concept. I will draw two square and triangle here. So two square, then triangle. We will study in this one the cube, two solid only, the cube and cuboid. Cuboid has cube and the cuboid. They both have have 6 faces, 8 vertices, 12 edges. This line is called edge, and this is called face, and the corner here is called vertex. It means this vertex and this vertex. And this line is called edge, and this is face of the cuboid and the cube. They are the same, but the difference between them, each face in the cube in the form of square, and here in the cuboid, each face in the form of rectangle. And of course, the dimension of the cube are equal, but the dimension of the cuboid not equal. The volume of the cuboid, length time width time height, or base area time height, or edge length time itself time height. This is magic triangle, very important. Volume, length time width time height. And if I want now length or width or height, the yellow one length, so I write volume divide width time height. Cover the length. Put your hand on the length. If I cover the length now, so it will be volume divide length width time height. If I want width, cover width, volume divide length time height. If I want height, cover height, volume divide length time width. Now, and also we said base area time height. This is a volume. So if I want base area, cover base area. So volume divide height. If I want height, cover height. So volume divide base area, or hide the height. How many cubic centimeter are enough to form a cuboid of dimension 17, 13, and 12? So the volume equal length time width time height. So I will multiply what? 17 time 13 time 11, and the result equal 2,431 cubic centimeter. This is the volume. A juice case in the shape of cuboid. It is base square shape, side length 6 and the height 15. Calculate the volume of the juice which fills the case completely. So I want the volume. Volume equal what? Length time width time height, or edge length time itself time height. Why? Because the base is in the form of square. So 6 times 6 time 15. Then find the result. 6 times 6 times 15 equal 540 cubic centimeter, because any volume with power 3, the result with power 3. A carton box with internal dimensions 50, 40, 30 wanted to fill it with boxes of the T in the shape of cuboid with dimension 10, 5, 6. Calculate the greatest number of the boxes. If he said number, it is mean divide. Divide what over what? The big volume over the small volume. So first, the volume of the box. Volume of the box 50 times 40 times 30. 50 times 40 times 30 equal 60,000 cubic centimeter. Then volume of the T box equal 10 times 5 times 6. 10 times 5 times 6 equal 300 cubic centimeter. Then to find the number of boxes, I will divide 60,000 divided by 300. 60,000 divided by 300 equal 200 T boxes. So if he said number, it is mean you must divide. A swimming pool with internal dimension 30, 50, 15, and 2 meter, 405 meter cube of water is poured into it. Find the height. You remember magic triangle? To find the height, volume over length time width. So what is the volume of the water? 405 meter cubes. This is the volume of the water. I want the height of the water. So length 30 and width is 15. Then I will divide 405 divide by 30 times 15. Equals 0.9 meter. This is the height of the water in swimming pool. This is number A. Number B, if the volume of the water, what is the volume of the water needed to fill the swimming pool completely with water? I will calculate the volume of a swimming pool. First, 30 times 15 times 2. 30 times 15 times 2 equal 900 cubic meter. Then I will subtract the volume of the water minus the volume of the swimming pool to find the volume of the water needed to fill the swimming pool. So I will subtract 900 minus 405 equal 495 cubic meter to find the volume of water needed to fill the swimming pool completely with water. How about cube and the capacity? The edge length of the cube is we can find the edge length of the cube by many ways. We set the volume of the cube, edge length times itself times itself. If he give me perimeter of one face, divide 4. If he give me the sum of edge lengths, divide by 12. Sum of all dimension, divide by 12 to find one edge, then you can find the volume. Area of the face, take square root of it to find the edge length. Cube root of the volume. Lateral surface area divide 4, total surface area divide 6. Lateral surface area, it means the area of 4 sides only. Total surface area, it means the area of the 6 faces. And capacity, it is mean if you have any solid, this solid is hollow, you can put anything inside it. So this solid has capacity, has volume and capacity. Sometimes you have solid without hollow inside it, so it has only volume. So the volume of the cube with edge length 6. What I should do, I will write 6 times 6 times 6. Because the volume equal edge length times itself times itself. 6 times 6 times 6, 216 cubic centimeter. But if he give me the perimeter, divide perimeter by 4 to find the edge length. So edge length equal 2 centimeter. What is the volume? 2 times 2 times 2 equal 8 cubic centimeter. Area of one face of the cube, I will take square root of the area to find the edge length. So S equal 5. What is the volume? 5 times 5 times 5, 125. The volume of the cube, if the sum of all edges to divide by 12, give me 3 centimeter. This is what? This is the edge length. What is the volume? 3 times 3 times 3 equal 27 cubic centimeter. Total area of the cube, 24. What is the volume? Total area of the cube, it is mean we have here the sum of area of 6 faces. So divide 24 by 6 to find the area of one face. Area of one face equal 4 centimeter square. Now, from the area, we can find the S. What is the number? If multiply by itself, give me 4, 2 centimeter. So the volume 8 cubic centimeter. 2 times 2 times 2. Take square root of the 4, give me 2. The volume of the cube, 216. What is the edge length? Take cube root of 216 equals 6 centimeter. The sum of edge lengths of the 5 edge lengths, so I will divide it by 5, because this is not of the total edge length. Divide by 12, no. Only divide by 5 equals 3 centimeter. So the volume 3 times 3 times 3, 27 cubic centimeter. A cube of a cheese with edge length is 15 is wanted to divide into small cubes of edge length 3 centimeter. Find the number of the small cubes. So first, calculate the volume of the big cube of a cheese equal 15 times 15 times 15. Edge length times itself times itself. Then the result equal 3,375 cubic centimeter. Then volume of small cube of a cheese, 3 times 3 times 3 equal 27 cubic centimeter. Now, what is the number of small cubes? I will divide this number, divide by 27, equal 125 cubes, small cubes of a cheese. Container has 12 liters of honey is wanted to put in a smaller vessel, bottles, the capacity of each 400 cubic centimeter. Find the number of the bottle. I said number, it is mean divide. Divide what over what? Big volume over small volume, or big capacity over small capacity. I will divide 12 liter over 400 cubic centimeter, but I can't divide liter over 1 centimeter. So multiply by 1,000 first. So equal 12,000 over 400 equal 30 bottles. the statistics in the last unit, we have range. Range very important. Greatest value minus smallest value. If I want the greatest, range plus smallest. If you want smallest, greatest minus range. And also the number of the set, we can find the range by another way. We can see the range number of set times length of the set. So if I want number of set, range divide length of the set. If I want length of set, range divide number of set. How about center of set? Lower limit plus upper limit divide by 2. And the last question about how to draw the frequency curve. You will draw first set, center of set, frequencies, and point. What is the set? The given set in the table. He gave me what? 60, then 63, then 66, then 69, then 72. What is the center of set? I will add lower limit plus upper limit divide 2. It means 60 plus 63 divide by 2. Then 63 plus 66 divide by 2, and so on. If you add now 60 plus 63 divide by 2, give me 61.5. Then here is the same concept. I will add 63 plus 66 divide by 2, give me 64.5, and so on. The same concept, 66 plus 69, so equal 67 divided by 5. Then the same concept, equal 70.5. Then 73.5. 72 plus the next number. Every time increase 3, it has been 72 plus 75. The frequency, I will rewrite the same number here, 5, 18, 42, 27, then 8. What is the point? Center of the set and the frequency. It means 61.5 and 5, 64.5 and 18, 76.5 and 42, 70.5 and 27, and the last one, 73.5 and 8. How to draw it? I will draw 2 axes. You must write the name of the axis here. This is the set, and this is the frequency. Then I will write the here 0. Then I will write the number 60, 63, 66, 69, 72. Then increase one number, it will be 75. And here I will divide it according to the numbers. So I will write 10, 20, 30, 40, then 50. Between 60 and 63, 61.5 in the middle between 60 and 63. So I will write here 61 and 3 here in the middle, in the bolding line. To what? To 5. Where is 5? In the middle between 0 and 10. So the first point like this. Between 63 and 66, 18. Where is 18? Under 20 by 2 small squares. Between here, 66 and 69, we have 42. 42 after 40 by 2 small squares. Then 27. 27, it is mean under 30 by 2 small squares. Then the last one, 8. 8 under 10 by 2 small squares. Then I will join between the points like this. And this is called the frequency curve. If he said frequency polygon, I will join between them by using ruler. But if he said curve, so I will join between them by using your hand like this. And this is a frequency curve. Bye. See you inshallah in another time. Thank you.